Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Christmas. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Midweek Madness, or Midweek Shakedown I think is probably called. The Hobao SSTE, as you know, we've done loads of work on it, and basically that front end is still coming up. Now, I've got one other trick up my sleeve. It was suggested to me by Robbie from 10BRC and also David Watkins. Now, David Watkins, guys, has actually got a small channel if you want to go ahead and support him. Does some cracking videos on YouTube, local boy to me. It's called RC with Dies. I'll put a link in the description. What they're both saying to me is basically the SSTE is running on a 20-tooth pinion at the moment. Now, by dropping the gearing down, we're going to try, I think, a 17-tooth pinion in the car. And that, fingers crossed, which should keep the front end down at high speeds. Maybe it's got a little bit too much wheel speed for the tyres I'm using, I don't know. I didn't really want to lose any top end speed, but there you go, it is what it is. But then again, I'm not really getting that top end because that front end comes up and I lose it all. So fingers crossed, 17-tooth pinion in the Hobao, and we might actually have a really, really good basher slash racer all in one. Right, and cut the chit chat now. Let's dive down. I'll show you what I'm going to do and we'll go from there, and then we'll go get out and run the car. As you can see, the weather is absolutely awesome. See you in a sec. Come on then. Right, okay, so as you can see, I'm actually running quite a large pinion there. There's a 20 tooth in there at the moment. And I think we're going to drop it down to 17. So yeah, other than that, what I'm thinking about doing is actually taking away a little. I think the droop settings on the car are fine, but I would like it slightly higher than what it is, maybe on the front, because the front kept on getting caught out. But yeah, I'm going to pause the video a second, put the head cam on, and I'll talk you through me installing the pinion. Right, okay, so in my little tool case basically by here, I have got, as you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, a 17-tooth pinion. That's the largest I got down from the 20-tooth. So I'm going to install this into the car. Fingers crossed, what I'll actually do is take away a little bit of the top end wheel speed where the front end's coming up. I've tried everything on this, as I mentioned, tuned the center diff, tuned the front and rear diffs, add some preload to the rear, taken up some droop, all sorts of different tuning options. But I think this is my last sort of point of reference really to try and get this car right. So yeah, 20-tooth pinion now go in there. And then tools we're going to need is a 2.5mm hex driver by here, as you can see. And I also need a little bit of Loctite. Nothing major, quite easy to do. So just bring the car to me. No, I don't know whether you like this idea, guys. I was talking with my wife. To be fair, she does help me a lot of the time with inspiration for my videos from an outside point of view. And she came up with the idea of the good and the bad points of each car that I own at the moment. Now, if you'd want to see those videos, if you don't mind, mention in the comments. We could actually do the SSTE. We could do the Outcast 4S. We could also do the MT8, which is obviously over there, as you can see. And I'm trying to think what else then. Oh, as I say, we have got a new car coming to the channel as well. So obviously that is something that I can do. I do like the way you work on these cars, mind. Look, as you can see, straight away, I got the pinion out. But yeah, essentially, we can do the good and the bad points of each vehicle, and obviously it'll help you guys make any informed decisions with your cars as well. So just going to give this a clean up by here, 2 seconds, and then we'll go from there. I'll press pause. Okay, so one thing to mention, obviously, when you're doing stuff like this, is always make sure you check any debris that's underneath the vehicle, stuff like that, because what tends to happen is obviously you get a load of dirt, rocks and everything in the cars you're in them. Somewhere where the motor is generally somewhere that will get clogged up with dirt, debris and stuff like that, and you might get it between your gears. And it's always a good idea to give it a quick clean, especially when you got an application like this where the motor's out. And yeah, just give everything a bit of a tidy up. Now, where we said about the pinion size, as you can see, this is the 20 there. and this is the 17. Fair size difference. And what you're looking for, obviously, on this when you're installing now, is make sure that you've got a little bit of rock between the spur gear and the pinion gear, so it'll make a clunking noise. I'll do that in a second, and I'll show you. But yeah, I think this 22 was basically a little bit too big for it. So fingers crossed, what should happen now is the front end of the car won't want to lift. So just take the grub screw out. We need a bit of Loctite on there. I've got the batteries charging in the background. We're going to nip up to Garth Park, and fingers crossed all that theory behind pinion sizes and stuff like that should actually be true, and then we'll have a basher that I can actually nail the throttle and not worry about the front end coming up. But because I absolutely love the car, but it's annoying that I can't get its top speed out of it because of the wheeling. But a few people have mentioned this to me now, so I'm hoping there is a bit of science behind it, and I should be able to run this cat right. Hang on, guys. Right. There you go, that's tight on there. I know what you're looking for. It's basically just ever so slight left to right movement between the spur gear and the pinion gear. I could really just disconnect the motor here, couldn't I? No, I couldn't. I just realised. Never mind. That was a silly idea. Just wanted to say, obviously, thank you for all the likes, shares and subscribes on the channel at the moment. The channel is absolutely moving brilliantly, and your participation in the comments is greatly appreciated. I do enjoy reading them through. Did put a post up on the community tab on the channel, just basically saying, guys, I do try to get back to everyone. Now, sometimes, as you can imagine, that can be quite hard work, trying to reply to you all, but I do look at every single comment, and as soon as I get 5 minutes I do sit down in front of the laptop and go through everything and reply to you all. So if I don't reply straight away, it's not that I'm ignoring anyone, guys. It's just, as you can imagine, sometimes I am inundated with comments, which is, you know, absolutely lovely thing to have a problem with, but I just want you to know that I'm not ignoring you. Right, okay, so that's in now. So what we're looking for between the gears is basically like a rocking noise, as you can hear by there. That basic is sort of the cracked mesh. You just want it biked in between the two. A little bit more Loctite on the screws, and we'll start doing it all back up together and then give the car a run. I'm going to take away some of the not preload, sorry, some of the droop settings on the front and just let the car come up a little bit more on the front, because when we were down Tinnerbin Park the other day, I did notice the front end kept on wanting to hit. Right, okay, so pinion and motor is all put back together. As I say, it's now running on the 17 tooth pinion. Now I'm just going to quickly adjust. Remember I mentioned to you, there's a little screw, obviously, on the diff case here. So as you can see, there's a screw there. Again, thanks to Craig J. Woodward. I'm just going to tighten it up a touch now. Yeah, there's a bit too much on the front, actually, to be honest with you. So let's try that. That seems a bit better. Right, okay, and now I want to adjust the droop on the car. So I'm going to quickly pop the car over. Your droop screws are actually just underneath these pieces here. And then we're ready to rock and roll, actually, to be honest with you. So now I'm hoping that this should solve a few issues. I'm not going to go too wild because I do want the arms to come down a little bit. 1, 2. Let's see where the arms sit now, shall we? So if you're looking at the front of the vehicle, yeah, so that is a little bit better for me. just a little bit more clearance, so I have the arms on slight more a bit more of an angle. I need to maybe undo this a bit more. There you go. So for me, that's spot on. Right, leave it rear as it is. Front is fine. Change the pinion size. Do we adjust the punch on here quickly? Could do, could me. Could do. So let's have a quick look. I need my programming card. Oh, out my box. Where's the fan? Fan is over there. Do you know what? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm thinking about this logically, because we still had punch problems with the wheels coming up now. So leave the SE. If I feel like it's going to work better now, then I'll turn the SE up. Yeah, taking away the 20 tooth off the car, guys. So now on 17. So I have gone down 3 teeth. Fingers crossed. This should work now. Right guys, welcome back. It is cold up here today, but look at the weather. It's absolutely gorgeous. Time for the SSTE to get his maiden voyage on 17 tooth pinion. I'm hoping this is going to nail the problem. Sorry if I'm a bit out of breath. It is a bit of a walk, a trek up here, to be honest with you. But I love this spot. I absolutely love it. It's my little... it's like having a garden literally not far away from where I live, that I can just come and do whatever I want whenever I feel like. It's awesome up here. Right, okay. Anyway, I digress. Let's dive down and we'll go from there. See you in a sec. Right, okay. So time to give this a quick run. I have got a Onyx 150C 4S battery to go in. I haven't fully charged it. I've got it up to 80%, so this is more for testing purposes. I've got a 3S battery here as well. As I say, if this is the golden ticket, I might possibly look on getting it to an 18, just kind of push the car where it needs to be. I don't want to lose too much top speed. I had a great plans for how quick it would go, and yes, it is fast. But I think ideally, see, in my opinion, you want less punch. Now, every time I've geared down, what that essentially is for is to give you more punch, less top speed. Now, if this works in an opposite fashion, well, this will be quite confusing for me, because I've never had to do it this way. But hey, what do I know? I have taken the advice of a few people, so maybe they're completely right and I'm wrong. I'm not 100% that this is going to solve it, but there you go. Let's turn the handset on. So we got steering, so that's good. Let's tighten these wires down. I'm taking one of the straps away as well, guys, because I found it to be no need for it to be there, and it was just getting in the way all the time. Now, these tyres, as I mentioned, aren't for any sort of racing purposes. I bash. I do have a little bit of a race round with my friends, but bashing is my main thing. As you know, this car wasn't built to race. I could do you know, a little bit of tuning here and there, maybe change the motor up, get a censored system, change the tyres in the summertime. It's nice to have that option. So right, okay, stop the video and adjust the camera. Okay, so first run. Just feels right, this car, mind, I'll be honest with you. Whoop. Right, okay. There's wheelie number 1. Right, I'll take her on the grass in a second and see if we can nail that throttle a little bit. Those wheels are definitely still wanting to come up behind, I'll be honest with you. I can feel it straight away. Bear in mind, grass will definitely give you traction, so I'm going to see how this goes now. What's your predictions, guys? Let me know in the comments. Is it going to be a wheelie monster, or are we going to be alright? It's not as bad, I'll be honest with you. Okay, well, does seem to be a lot better there, mind, I'll be honest. Bring it back to me. I definitely haven't got the top speed anymore, I'll be honest with you. Okay, let's take it back on the tarmac. Okay, so it is more planted. The floor is so hard today, but that's good. No dirt, no mud. I can deal with dust and... Oh, we're sliding on ice. So we'll slowly bring it down before I wrap it up. Oh, slipping. Whoa. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Damn, the brake's too hard. Okay, so it is feeling more planted. I do think I could just get that little bit more top speed out of it, so I think I'm probably going to order an 18 tooth pinion. That will give me just that one step further, maybe 20, as the boys were saying. We're not quite right. Oh, let me check my end points a sec. Channel 1 to turn, 2 to burn, that's all on 200. Maybe I need to tighten the maybe I need to tighten servo saver a little bit. Whoop, there's a wheelie. There's wheeling. It definitely is feeling different, I know that much. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so it's flying. Ah, body pins. Right, okay, pause the video 2 seconds. Right, well, I've started learning to bring stuff with me, guys, I'll be honest with you, because I tend to lose these body pins like no tomorrow. This body's starting to get quite marked up as well, but that is aided by my driving, should we say. I've just had a bit of a notification as well. The good news is my new car is being processed, so can't wait to show you that on the channel, guys. I do need to order some more of these body pins because this thing seems to be eating through them. Maybe I'll get some armor ones on the next body, and you know, with the the little lanyards that come off onto the body. We just want to check the steering a second. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Okay, but so far, fun. Yeah, fingers crossed now. This could be, just the camera back a sec, there you go. This could be me being able to use this car a lot better to race around with friends now. Oh, shit. Oh, why did I take it up there for? There's no grip at all. Whoop. Oh, slippery, slippery. Tail waggler. There you go. Let's take it back on the field, shall we? The car's definitely feeling different. It's gripping that floor well, mind. Such an underrated truck, mind, I'll be honest with you. Okay, so it does seem to be allowing me now to get that power down. Look, there you go. So we're in perfect conditions here, really. Ooh. Definitely got a lot of poke out of the corners. Okay, so I think 18 tooth is going to be the one on this. Let's straighten out this spoiler. But yeah, going well. Oh, there's a wheelie. That's the first one, mind, I'll be honest with you. She leaves like a scolded cat, mind, now, definitely. Yeah, so he's running out of top speed a little bit, but such a rapid truck, honestly. It's just bonkers. Whoop. Absolutely bonkers. The way it grips and moves and just goes. Big fan of these. Big fan of these. Possibly my favourite truck. But yeah. It's not taking up here actually. A bit slippery. As you can see, it's definitely got a lot of poke when it wants to go. And then back down again. Okay, so it's definitely a lot spicier. I'm quite happy with that actually. Yeah. This is definitely going to be some fun in the summer. There you go, there's the wheelies. She's flying. She's flying. Right. Well, I will give it to you guys. 17 tooth is a lot better. And I think that's the battery. Yeah, that's the battery. Mission successful then. Let's go and talk about the car and we'll go from here, guys. See you in a sec. Right, okay, so welcome back. Yeah, she's moving now. She's definitely moving. It's gripping, going, just, you know, some real balls in the car. I still want that bit more top end speed though, so I'm gonna have a look at maybe going up to an 18 tooth. But it's definitely got some kick and it does seem to equalise the front end a fair amount. I can't stress how much I like these trucks. They're just fast, quick, responsive. They go like bats out of hell. Just easy to drive, predictable. Alright, I'm not the best driver in the world, as you can tell. I'm quite regularly over on my roof, but then again, it is what it is. I mean, I'm bashing the truck, I'm not really racing it. Yes, I'm trying to get it to go faster, but what an awesome piece of kit these are. Let's dive up and I'll go from here. Right guys, so welcome back. Excuse the gloves, but it's freezing up here. Majorly impressed with that car now. I think it's rapid. It is definitely rapid. It definitely seems to hook up a lot better. I will give the boys that. That front end doesn't seem to want to come up. It will come up if you want it to. But yeah, I think for a ground basher, she's on point now. I think I've come to a point with the car where it's doing what I want it to do, e.g. grip, go, turn in nicely. I do feel the front of the steering was a little bit more lazy today. I don't know why. Possibly I need to look at tightening up that servo saver. But all in all, very impressed. I hope you're enjoying these midweek shakedowns. I enjoy doing them. Gives me a chance to come out, get some fresh air and enjoy just basically lovely surroundings, fresh air, my cars. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. Make sure you check the box for more videos. Till next time guys, you stay awesome, alright?